and environment.
At a TEDI event in New Delhi on Monday, Union Minister Piyush Goyal said India has reset the solar power generation target to a whopping 1 lakh megawatt from the existing 20,000 megawatts for 2022.
We have reset the targets of renewable energy as a government. So what we inherited was about a 20 gigawatts, 20,000 megawatt target for solar energy up to 2022, which we are trying to reset to 100 gigawatts. And recognizing what Dr. Pachauri said, we need to triple, we need to quadruple. On solar front, we believe that there is enough potential to take it to 100,000 megawatts in the next 5 or 7 years. And towards that end, we are working to make these projects viable, bring some sort of grid parity to it over a longer length of time, make them economically viable over the life cycle of these projects, 15, 20 years.
Piyush Goyal wants to make solar power sector as a self-sustaining industry.
I'm trying to make this a self-sustaining industry, not dependent on government subsidies, not dependent on SOPs. We do have some fiscal benefits in terms of accelerated depreciation and duty reliefs that are given to the renewable energy sector. But beyond that, I for one believe that subsidies can only get you so far. It can't revolutionize the whole sector. Ultimately, we'll have to stand on our own feet. And the people of India are willing to respect and recognize that in the short run, maybe the renewable energy may seem expensive, but on the life cycle cost, it clearly scores over conventional forms of energy. I'm very happy to inform you that the entire G20 summit has taken the subject of environmental degradation, the change in temperatures, the imperatives of climate change very, very seriously. And going forward, we shall take this to the rest of the world with technology, with India's inherent strengths and capabilities, also to support the weaker nations, the developing countries, while we address the issue within our country on a very, very fast-track basis. We will also have to take a more pragmatic view. In terms of per capita output, India still is amongst the lowest of carbon emission per capita. So on an absolute term, if we have 1.25 billion people or 1.2 billion people, we are obviously going to have large amounts of carbon emission. It does not mean that we will just be calculating that, oh, we are the third or the fourth largest emitter. So therefore, we'll have to revisit all our development plans.
Powered by NNIS.